Welcome back to Creating Nervous System Flexibility with Sam, utilizing the technique TRE, or Tension and Trauma Releasing Exercises. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, feel free to go to that video. And here we're going to focus on the tremor mechanism. We start off in a reclined butterfly pose, soles of feet together and hips lifted for 1 minute. This tires the muscles in the legs, the glutes, and wakes up that superficial back line while also invigorating those muscles, the adductors in the inner thighs. Next is the rest for 1 minute, very important to the process. If you tremor during this phase, just allow your legs to go long after that 1 minute of rest. We then keep hips on the ground or on the mat and bring the knees a few inches closer together. This tires the inner thighs or the adductors, and that tremor begins to happen in the inner thighs, traveling up the psoas and along the vagus nerve along the spine. What's happening is there is synaptic pruning in the body. Our nervous system is strengthening and also deleting inefficient pathways. Throughout this, you see the tremor begin to intensify. It begins in those inner thighs and begins to travel up the body. You can see the tremor freely moving throughout the body and finding ways to connect and playing around with that tremor, bringing knees from side to side nice and slowly, seeing where my body wants to release. And the tremor starts to move with that tension in the body. We need that tension in order to release. So it starts to balance out and move pretty intensely through that left hip. That left hip and left shoulder. I was in a car accident around this time last year, and my body is still finding ways to release that car accident. The hips are shaking and moving, and the tremor can be isolated either in the lower extremities or up in the upper extremities. You can see again that left shoulder really wants to move and release. And the body is very intelligent, so it knows where it wants to release, where it has been holding chronically. What's happening is we are restoring safety back into the fascia and the musculature. Here it starts to move through my hands, nice and balanced in both sides of the body. It starts to move into shoulders, and then transitions down back into the lower extremities, moving into more of that S shape. The tremors visibly are a little bit smaller in the legs here, but we're seeing more muscular movement in that tremor. Again, the body is incredibly intelligent and knows what it needs. And here I'm exploring what that neurogenic tremor feels like in my legs. It's so important to stay curious along this journey. No tremor is typically the same. Feet go down when I want to stop. Closed fists, squeezing all the muscles in my body to the point where the tremor stops. If the tremor doesn't stop, it's important to stay grounded and turn to your side in the fetal position. Thanks for joining.